is gravitation. You must have observed an apple falling down from the tree towards the ground. However, there is a mystery behind that. What makes an apple fall to the ground? Similarly, you would have seen when the batsman hits the ball up in the air, it always comes down. You must have observed that rainfall and snowflakes always fall towards the ground. If we see in all these phenomena, there is some force which is responsible for objects falling down towards the surface of the earth. Even in our universe, if we see planetary motion, there is some kind of force that keeps planets revolving in their respective orbits around the sun. Similarly, Moon also revolves around the Earth in its orbit due to the presence of a force. Artificial satellites also revolve around the Earth due to the force of attraction. All such phenomena occur due to the force of gravitation. Gravitation is a force of attraction between all the masses in the universe.
So hope it is clear now what is gravitation. Gravitation is nothing but a kind of a force which acts between any two objects. That is applicable entire universe itself. What is gravitation? So that is not necessary like always object will fall down itself. That will be learning slowly after this chapter, in this chapter itself, in the subsequent lectures, why the object will fall towards down for the case of earth here, but not necessarily always the object will fall down itself. The object may go upside also and it will never return back to the earth. Do you agree with my point? Suppose you throw a ball, what happens? This ball will after some time it falls down, but not necessary. In certain condition, if you ball throw upside, it will never return back. So this is thought-provoking point I have told you, just think for when it is. Gravitation.
So can I tell the answer?
You can reply me privately, no need to speak now.
Okay, sir.
So what is gravitation? Gravitation is a kind of a force that is always attract the object towards itself. It will be present universally everywhere. It requires two masses, any two masses. Between these two masses, this force will be acting. Suppose if I say this is A and this is B. So object A will apply force on B. So what object A will do? A will try to pull. Where? Towards itself. A is pulling which object? Object B towards itself, means towards A side. So I am representing this force as a FA. Same way object B, what it will do? This is also object. It will attract this ball. This object also, this force will be written as a FB. So gravitation is nothing but it's a attractive force which is present universally. Anywhere you take, it will be present everywhere, and the nature of force will be always attractive in the nature. So few points we will learn. Always attractive in the nature, no repulsive. Next, universal presence. It is present everywhere. Next, since it is a force, so it is a vector. Now what happens if there is a three object? For two object you have seen, it will be pulled towards each other. What happens if there is three object? I am taking one object here, another object here, another object here. Can you tell me, can you draw on your notebook, try to draw a nature of force? I am just representing, this is A, this is B, this is C. What would be the direction of force on object B? Draw gravitational force acting, draw gravitational force acting on object B. Quickly reply. There are only three objects. Those who have drawn may reply me privately, sir, I have done.
Sir, I have done.
Very good. Those who have done may please see your result. I am just drawing now. This is object A, this is object B, and this is object C. So on object B, what are the forces acting? One force will be A. There are two different objects, A and C are there, which will try to pull itself. So one line you can draw, which is meeting with A and B. A will pull towards itself. What C will do? What C will do?
Towards.
C will also pull towards itself. So you can say this is force A, this is force C. So on B, how many forces are acting? Two forces are acting. One is towards A, another is towards C. Is it clear for you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, same thing.
Okay. One more question I am giving you. Please reply me.
So wouldn't A be attracted by B and C? Like B and C will also attract air.
Same way, A will also experience two forces. One B will be pulling and another C will be pulling. Same way C will experience two forces. A will be pulling and B will be pulling. So that is self-understood. That is the reason I was not telling. I'm just drawing one square, and on that what happens? There are four objects placed now. This is A, B, C and D. Draw gravitational force on object A. This time I am asking object A, and please send me on the WhatsApp quickly. I will just take a name of top 10 students. Draw gravitational force on object A. Quickly. Not more than 10 seconds I will allow. Since you are taking a pics and sending me through WhatsApp, I will allow you 30 seconds.
Sir, I have sent.
Yeah, I'm seeing same thing. The fastest answer was by Pranav. And Pranav, you are right, beta. And then, हाँ, ये तैयबा भेजी है क्या? तैयबा, तुम तो गोली मार रही हो. Ananya, you are also right. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Aditya, Aditya, you are also right, beta.
Sir, I am wrong.
तुम गोली मार रही हो तो you are wrong actually. Next, Vedika. Vedika, you are also wrong. Next is Akshit, Sai Akshit. Both Sai Akshit are there. So Sai Akshit M, you are right.
Sir,
And
my
this is for
number is
Piyush. Piyush, you are
933.
wrong, beta.
Sir, I have one doubt here. Like C is connected to
Wait, no
like,
doubt now. Let me explain. And Shreyan, you are wrong. Kavya, you are right. I have to understand no who are making mistake and why they are making mistakes. So now I am going to explain. But other members, are you lazy actually? This is a sarcastic word I have to use. Why you are not sending? Once I am teaching to everyone, do you require special appearance? I have to take special your name to send that. Who has not sent? Let me check. Bhargav. Bhargav, you have not sent. Why? Harini not sent. Rishikesh, you have not sent. Modita not sent. Are you people
Sir,
sleeping here?
Sir, actually, I'm not
Parth?
well, sir. Sir, actually, I'm not well, sir. That's why I'm on bed rest, sir.
Not acceptable. Once you are attending the class, please participate actively.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry,
Parth, are
sir.
you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
That is what I'm telling you. People require special appearance. Mano sir should call the name so that after that you will respond. Yes, sir, I'm here. I'm acting on that. Why you have not replied?
Sir, oh, I think I did. I said I'm done.
You didn't understand?
No, sir, I said I'm done.
You are done, but I told you to send the picture.
Okay, sir. I'm done.
Okay. Those who have done mistake, please look at here. Those who have not drawn also may look at here now. Once I'm telling, draw gravitational force on object A. I'm taking this picture again. So this is A, B, C, D. 4 objects are only there. On object A, who will be applying force?
So there
B,
would be
C,
a
and
downward
D.
line on A.
C and D.
On A, remaining B, C, D, what they will do? They will push or pull? Somebody
each
had
other.
applied
Pull,
force
sir.
like this. That means B isko push kar raha hai. What I told, is it pushing nature or pulling nature?
Pulling
it's
nature.
pulling nature.
So never do like that. If you are making mistake, you have to understand where you are making mistake.
Okay, sir, understood
So
now.
what D will do? A को पकड़ करके D अपनी तरफ खींचेगा, है ना?
Yes, sir. Now understood.
FD. B क्या करेगा? B भी इसको लेकर के अपनी तरफ खींचेगा. सबके बीच में रस्सा कसी हो रहा है. This will be FB. और C बेचारा क्या करेगा? C भी अपनी तरफ खींचेगा. Join the line. Join both the object and then try to draw in that particular direction. This is called FC. That's all. If I say just draw a force A, this is the object A. 3 forces are acting. This is called, you can say FB, FD and FC. अब ये किसकी बात मानेगा? 3 फोर्स लगे हुए हैं. So this will get confused. किसका बात मानना है?
No,
तो
sir, it's
all three, no. All
such a
three,
rectangle, right? So
yeah,
it
all three
go
will
to
get
somewhere.
compromised. Neither it will move in this direction or FB, FD, FC. Resultant force. That is called one concept called resultant force. Hope you all have studied already. 1 second.
No, sir.
Yes, dear students. So that resultant force we will be discussing in detail further. Now have you understood the forces acting on that particular object?
Yes, sir.
You
Understood.
imagine yourself itself, where you are sitting right now, you are learning, where you are sitting. So you just imagine what are the forces acting on you. Gravitational force I'm talking. What are the gravitational forces acting on you? So just think for 10 seconds and I will ask randomly from anyone. So be ready with your answers.
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Where you are sitting, what are the gravitational forces acting on you? What are the gravitational forces acting on you? You have to elaborate and you have to tell me. Now, first chance I am going to give. Kavya has raised hand. He wanted to speak. No, I'll not give chance to Kavya. You now. Parth,
Yes, sir.
please tell what are the forces, gravitational forces acting on you now?
On A, sir.
I'm telling on you.
On me. So the
Yes.
I'm going down because the core of the earth is pulling
Presently,
me.
now you are sitting on the chair. What are the forces acting on you? Please turn on your camera. Let me see what are the
Yeah.
forces acting on you. Every other students, please look on the path. What are the forces acting on him?
So I'm sitting on a chair. That means
Sir, but
the
I
chair is
cannot
acting
see.
on me.
Sir, we cannot see it. It is
Parth, your
Fine,
camera
might
is
take.
still off.
My camera is on, sir.
Sir,
I
we can
think
see that
we are
please
unable to
start
see. We are
menu.
saying please start something cam or something you have mentioned.
many
Please start
cam.
many
Many
cam.
Yes, sir. Now we can see.
Yes, Parth. Now speak.
Yeah, so the chair I'm sitting on, it's acting upon me. And then the floor is also
Okay.
pulling me. And then the
Okay.
core of the earth,
Okay.
that is also pulling me. That's where the gravity is.
Okay.
And I am acting upon the table I'm sitting on.
Okay. Next. Thank you. Thank you very much. Next point is to Sai Akshit K. Be ready. Once I tell your name, you should not take more than 1 second to unmute and talk to me. Sai Akshit K. Quickly tell me what are the forces acting on you?
Sir, FP.
Huh?
Sir, I don't.
I'm unable to listen you.
I don't know.
You don't know. Harini.
I don't have any idea about
You don't have
gravity.
idea. Leave it. Taruni.
I'm just
Taruni. Taruni. The basic problem. Taruni, are you there in the class? No. Toshnika.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me what are the forces acting on you? Gravitational forces I'm talking.
Sir, like gravitational force in the sense when I'm sitting on my bed, so and I'm attached to the floor, I'm not flying away. So yeah, that is the gravitational force that is acting upon my
I'm
bed.
not asking the reason why you are not floating or flying. What are the gravitational forces acting on you? Okay, Vedika.
So that's actually
After
I
that,
was
Jivika, be ready. Jivika, then Ananya. Vedika, tell me.
the chair and the ground are pulling me.
Chair and ground only. Okay. Jivika.
Excuse me, sir.
Jivika is not there. Ananya.
Yes, sir. The chair, a table, the ground, a pen, and a book.
Sir, can I answer?
Akshit, him wait. Next is Piyush.
So before like I would starting, I just have a one small doubt actually.
No doubt, beta. Just my question, please reply me.
Yes, sir. Sir, the earth, chair, table, mouse, laptop, books, pen,
Very good.
paper.
Kavya.
So curtains, walls, ceiling, ground, bed,
Very good. Very
pillow.
good. I think You people have understood now. See, just look around you. Whatever matters are there, it will be, I told you clearly, any two objects are available, it will try to pull each other towards itself.
So I have
you
a doubt, sir.
wait,
Sir, but
Bhumika,
isn't
wait. Next to you have a pen, paper, table, chair, ceiling fan, wall, earth, clock, mobile, mousepad, anything is there. Any object which is next to you, they are applying. These are visible objects. There are many invisible objects also. Invisible means out of your room. There are many walls, many buildings that will also be applying force. I told you, just look around you. Whatever the objects are present, just name what are the forces acting on you. Earth is also pulling you. Floor is also pulling you. The chair on which you are sitting, that is also pulling you. The glass which you are taking for drinking water, that is also pulling you. If your mama is there, your dad is there next to you, they are also pulling you. So many varieties of forces are acting on you in a different direction. But what happens?
So by force, do you mainly mean push or mainly pull?
Wait, let me complete first. But what happens? Suppose you are here, right? All the forces, force magnitude, you understand, it is through a vector quantity. Vector means through arrow length is called magnitude. All our forces are acting like this, okay, very small arrows in all the direction. You are being pulled by various forces, various sources with small arrows, but one force is being pulled by earth, which is whatever length you draw, that will be shorter. So you will be pulled in which direction? Now you tell me. You will be pulled by maximum by earth itself. That is the reason we are attached to earth. If we throw any object, many forces are trying to pull, but those pull are very less, feeble actually, negligible. But this earth force is much more. So that is the reason it will be pulled towards earth itself. It is as good as there is a tug of war, and in tug of war, one side 1,000 ants are there, and another side one elephant is there. Who will win?
Elephant, sir.
Of course. So our earth size compared to any other thing, earth is not even you can compare with elephant, but billions of elephant. Are you getting that? Okay.
Sir, but how the ceilings are pulling?
Any two object will pull each other. तैयबा तुम बीच में ये सब एक्सपेरिमेंट करना चालू करती हो, तुम ध्यान से सुनती नहीं हो. Any two object in the universe, they will pull each other. So ceiling fan is an object.
Yes,
Suppose
sir, it's an
you are
object.
here and ceiling fan is here. So ceiling fan, you will be pulling ceiling fan and ceiling fan will be pulling you.
So
अब तुम
without
बोलोगे
any
कि सर मैं
contact
तो
or
सीलिंग
with
फैन में अटैच
contact?
नहीं हो पाती हूँ, राइट? सीलिंग फैन मेरे को तो नहीं खींच पाता है. नेक्स्ट तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन ये है तैयबा, इसलिए नहीं खींच पाता है कि एक साइड में उसका जो फोर्स रहेगा दैट इज वेरी स्मॉल. दैट इज द रीजन आई टोल्ड वेरी स्मॉल फोर्स. That will be something 0.0000 that much Newton. But Earth is pulling with around, what is your mass? Around 50 kg. 50 into 10. Earth is pulling you with 500 Newton. Understood? अब 0.000 की तुलना में 500 Newton. Naturally, you will be pulled down itself. So you will be always attached to the Earth.
So one doubt.
Wait,
Understood.
Tayyaba, understood?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तुम ध्यान से सुना करो, मेरा लेक्चर तुम्हारा कंसंट्रेशन बहुत कम रहता है. नेक्स्ट सुजय, प्लीज आस्क.
So for example, if there's an object for like Jupiter, and if Jupiter is like directly on top of Earth, so will the Earth still pull it?
Very good, very good. That question is there. Now, whatever Sujay question is there, I am posting here itself. Let everyone to reply. This is called Jupiter. This is Earth, right?
Yeah, sir. Earth might
This
be
is
a bit
Jupiter.
small.
This is Earth. And one object is here. So what will happen? There are three objects. On this object, who are the forces being applied? Please everyone draw
No, sir,
a
that's not
force
my
on
question.
this object. This object is, say, I will say T for any person or any object. Who is in between? What would be the forces, direction of force? Please draw a direction of force on object T and send me privately through WhatsApp. Everyone.
Sir, could you repeat the question, please?
Now question I have drawn. There is a Jupiter, Earth, and one object is there between Jupiter and Earth. That object is T. On this T, what are the forces acting on that? With direction, please draw and send me privately through WhatsApp. Yes, fastest answer by Aditya. Aditya, you are right, beta, but you need to write name also, no?
Yes, sir, typing.
And then Kavya. Very good, Kavya, but write name also. If you're not writing name, means I will not understand. Pranav, now you are right. Very good. Vedika, you are right. Sai Akshit M, you are right. But name you please write. Everyone please write a name. Force name. Tayyaba, you are right. But name you have not written. No, not towards north, south, Mohit. You please draw, you have to send me a picture. Very good, Ananya, you are right.
Sure, absolutely.
Sujay, you are right, but name you have not mentioned, force name.
No, okay.
That is mine, right?
Once you are drawing an arrow, so you have to write FT or FE along with the direction. Very good, Piyush, you are right. I think this time everyone have replied correctly. So what happens? Sujay, please look at here now. I am just, Earth will pull towards itself, that is called FE. Jupiter will pull towards itself, that is called FJ. Now you have to tell me in which direction it will move. It depends on, can anyone say which direction it will move?
Sir, it will go to J,
It
FJ.
It will go to FJ.
North,
Sir,
sir.
towards J.
North.
No idea. You can't say north
FJ.
or east. You cannot say north, south, anything. It depends on which force is more. Suppose Fj is greater than Fe, it will move towards Jupiter side. If Fe, Earth force, is greater than Fj, it will move towards Earth.
Sir, so for example, if there's
and if suppose Fj and Fe is equal, what will happen? This will become stable. It will be there itself. Neither it will move up nor it will move down.
So, sir, for example, if there's a ball of paper as big as Jupiter, then
Sorry?
what will happen? So, for example, if there's a ball as big as a paper ball as big as Jupiter, then what will happen?
I'm not getting it. Repeat again.
So, I'm telling you, if there's a paper ball as big as Jupiter in the same condition, what will happen?
Paper ball as a Jupiter.
Yes, sir.
You'll learn after that how the forces are being determined. You'll learn. There is a formula actually. Through formula, you will come to know how the forces are being determined. Either let it be paper ball or any ball. It depends on certain criteria that we'll be learning. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just so what's the final answer?
The final answer, Harini. Beta, it depends on the forces. Which force is more? Dekho, one object you are taking. Harini, you are pulling this side. Your brother, do you have brother or sister?
Brother, sir.
Brother, what is his name?
Aditya.
Aditya. Aditya is pulling. Huh?
Sai something.
Sai Charan. Okay. So Sai is pulling left hand side. You are pulling right hand side. You tell me which direction it will move. It depends on who has more strength. Suppose you are applying here 20 Newton and Sai Charan is applying 10 Newton. Which direction it will move?
Towards me, sir.
So naturally, it depends on the force, no? More force means it will move towards that side. Clear,
There isn't
Harini?
mass of Jupiter more than mass of Earth.
Beta, that you cannot determine. We'll be learning slowly which force is more. You cannot just by seeing you can say it is more. If it is more, then why, if you are throwing a ball, it is returning back to the earth? Jupiter is still there, no?
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Sir, it may attract it, sir. If it is in that situation, as we
You will learn. Have a patience. You can calculate exactly and you can derive exactly how much force it is acting. There are many planets, many stars are available. They are all applying forces on you as well. Jupiter, you are not thinking like Jupiter is also applying force on you. Jupiter is also applying force on you. But why can't you start moving towards Jupiter? Because Earth force is much more. That you will be learning now.
Sir, how are we leaving Jupiter? We are in Earth, right?
अरे तैयबा, थोड़ा धैर्य रखो बेटा.
Okay.
अब तुम सोच रही होगी कि रात में मैं सो रही हूँ और अचानक जुपिटर खींच लिया तो फिर मैं कहाँ चली जाऊंगी.
Sir? Sir, I'm not able to hear you.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि थोड़ा पेशेंस रखो. I will explain one by one.
Okay, sir.
So we are going to learn about universal law of gravitation. Universal law of gravitation. How many of you are aware? How many of you are aware what is universal law of gravitation? Okay, 3 members raised hand.
Sir, it's not
Please understand now. Universal, the name itself, it suggests universal law. Means this law is applicable entire universe, not only on the earth. Universal law of gravitation. Okay, universal law of gravitation says any two objects are present. Let it be any two objects in entire universe. Both objects will apply a force on each other, attractive force. That force का magnitude will be proportional to the multiplication of the masses m1 and m2. Suppose two objects you are taking. This is 1 and this is 2 and its mass is m1, mass is m2, and they are placed at a distance of between both the distances r. So force, how much force will be acting on each other? So F is proportional to the masses, product of the masses m1 into m2, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between both the object. So this is the universal law of gravitation. Their force is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance. So what happens? Proportionality if you remove, so you have to say, sir, F equals to m1 m2 by r square. But here something, since you have removed proportionality, so you have to multiply by one constant. That constant is kept here as a capital G. Capital G. So F equals to capital G m1 m2 by r square. Is it clear?
Sir, what is the formula?
1 second.
F
equals to
second one.
F equals to capital G m1 m2 by r square. What is F? F is gravitational force. What is F? Gravitational force. What is m1 m2? Masses, right? m1 m2, these are all masses actually. R is distance.
So what is G?
What is capital G? This is called universal gravitational constant.
Sir, I had a doubt.
Wait, let me first complete that. It is called universal gravitational constant. Means its value is not going to change entire universe. So it is so much powerful actually. You take any other quantity, any other things, its value will change. You take rupees, dollar, anything. If you go from one place to the other place, its value will change. Universal gravitational constant is completely fixed anywhere. It is much, you can say it is VVVVIP. देखो अभी क्या है, इंडिया के वीआईपी कौन है वीवीआईपी में? पीएम हो गए, सीएम हो गए या प्रेसिडेंट हो गए. But their value will also change. For India they are VVIP, maybe for other countries they may not be so much VVIP. Understood? But capital G, it is anywhere, entire universe, the value remains same. How much is the value? 6.67 10 raised to minus 11 unit Newton meter square per kg square. This value I expect you all to remember and memorize. Anytime if I'm asking, you should not say, sir, I was not present, sir, I forgot, sir, I could not recall. I will become that point of time totally violent if you say, because this is VVIP. आपके नींद में भी अपने आपके नाम से भी ज़्यादा ये important है. You should never forget this. Capital G means universal gravitational constant. With respect, you have to take its name. Universal gravitational constant value is 6.67 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square with unit Newton meter square per kg square. Please speak loudly wherever you are 10 times in 10 seconds. Quickly you should tell so that you should memorize now itself. Capital G is how much? Please speak loudly wherever you are. I am unable to hear sound anyone's. Capital G value.
6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11
10 times, please complete 10 times.
upon kg square. Universal gravitational is equals to 6.67 into 10.
Okay, चलिए आप लोग कंप्लीट कर लिए. 10 सेकंड ओवर हो गया. Next, whoever is having doubt, please ask the doubt.
Sir, I had a doubt.
One by one. Raise your hand, I will give chance. Yes, Kavya, please ask.
So like if force is directly proportional to the mass, then like when an object is in free fall, it has the same acceleration as no matter its what is its mass. Like if masses are different, the acceleration will be same, right? 9.8 meter per second square.
What I am asking you, beta, I am telling you force value, how we will derive, it depends on the masses. If any two object is there, it depends on the two masses, multiply those things and then divide by. Free fall situation will learn separately.
Okay.
Okay? Free fall happens means a certain one dominating force is acting and there is no other force which is objecting it. Understood? Suppose some situation is free fall is happening and that person is having parachute. Once it opens, then there is a other external force which is stopping it. Then that situation is not free fall. So free fall means one force which is acting predominantly, no other force is there. And that is Earth situation. Now, if you have any doubt with respect to gravitational force calculation, you can ask me.
No doubt, sir.
Next, Piyush.
Sir, I had.
Sir, like this might be a bit silly doubt, but do fluids also like exert gravitational force?
Yes, any matter. I am telling you about matter. Even air also, air particle, air molecule also it will apply a force. Atom will also apply a force. Electron will also apply a force. Wherever mass is present, it will apply a force. That force may be feeble, negligible. Next, Pranav.
Yes, sir. So what if the distance between the two objects is 0? Then how will we calculate?
If distance between two objects is there, then it becomes infinite.
But then, sir, suppose I have So suppose I have two tennis balls and they're right next to each other. And so that means according to the formula, it would be infinite gravity. But so still I
Very
can
good.
easily
You
throw
have a
them
tennis
apart.
ball like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Distance between them is how much, beta?
Sir, it's 0.
No, it is not 0. From center to center you have to measure, no? Not from the point of contact. Whenever you are taking any two objects, suppose if I'm taking this much big object and another one more object is there. This distance is say 1 meter and this distance is say 10 meter. What would be the distance between both the object? You cannot say 1 meter. Find the center. From center to center you have to find a distance. Are you aware? So this distance you have to find. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So for tennis ball you are taking, if it is, even though it is being attached, you cannot say it is 0. You have to find this distance. So 2r will be there. Understood?
Okay, sir.
And practically by any way, any means, you cannot make it 0 distance. Any two object, you cannot make it 0.
Okay, but sir, theoretically, if I was supposed to make it 0, then would it be infinite?
Infinite, of course.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I believe nobody else is having doubt.
Are
Vedika, you have a doubt,
continuing?
please ask.
Yes, sir. So why don't clouds fall to the ground when Earth exerts a gravitational force on them?
Very good question. So there are like balloon. Have you seen any kind of a helium balloon?
Yes, sir.
Why can't it fall down while it goes upside? There is a reason is, on this helium balloon, Earth is always pulling downside, but what happens, there will be upward force is more. Whenever any two forces if you are taking, if one force is more, it will try to move in that particular direction. So same way for cloud is floating on the air part, and cloud density is much lesser. Once it gets condensed, so density becomes more and then it falls down. 1 second.
Sir, are you continuing? I'm having another